Hi everyone, Tim here. In this video, I'm going to be taking you on the biggest road trip we've ever taken our camper, all the way from Colorado to New York and Connecticut and back again. If you're new here, I've got a 2005 Toyota Tundra that I've paired with a 1984 four-wheel camper, which I've completely remodeled. Along the way today, we're going to be checking out old vanagons and buses and generally doing a ton of camping and having a great time. Plus, at the end of this video, I'll be giving away some free four-wheel camper merchandise as well as some stickers for my channel, so make sure you stick around to the end to learn how you can win those things. Today is June 23rd, 2020. We're road tripping to the East Coast. Got the four-wheel camper. We are almost in Nebraska already. We didn't get a start of this video in Colorado because it was a bit of rough getting out the door, as you know it is. But we're having a beautiful pit stop here somewhere near Nebraska, and we're going all the way. We're gonna take a few days. Should be really fun. Stick around. Patrick? We are at Windmill State Park in Nebraska.
Found it.
Pretty empty. There are a few other campers here. Not exactly our style camping, but it'll work for the night. Should be fun. Day 2 of the road trip. We slept really well, actually. This little state park for middle of Nebraska is quite nice. Some beautiful nature sounds of the highway 50 yards away, but everything went well, and the camper kind of 2.0 is working very, very well. No duffel shuffle. We slept great. We had the pack and play in there for Patrick. He slept great. Honestly, everything's going about as good as it could, considering. So I'm sure something will go wrong today. Hi, Lace. At the historic landmark of the first train robbery ever. Somewhere in Iowa. A lot of windmills, wind turbines. Made it to the Mississippi River. We are on the road again, just left Fisherman's Point on the Mississippi River. Beautiful evening. And now we are cruising to Toledo, Ohio to meet up with some family. Elise is driving. I'm gonna try to work a lot again today. I'm not gonna lie, productivity is not the same sitting in the passenger seat. Patrick's crushing bottle number 8 of the day at 9 a.m. Alrighty, here we go. In Toledo, we stayed at this place called the Lost Peninsula, which is actually part of Michigan. We had some family with a boat, and we stayed right next to the boat and just hung out on the water for a few days. Just did 2 nights here at the marina, Lost Peninsula, Michigan / Ohio. Rained both nights, absolutely poured, but it worked out just fine. And the camper was watertight. And now we're gonna make our way over to New York. It's been a great trip so far. In New York, we hung out at my parents' house, which is a pretty rural setting. We hung out with the chickens and went for walks in the creek. I also helped out with some chores around the property, and we even played poo sticks, which if you've never played before, is essentially watching sticks float in the creek. So even though I've been traveling, I'm still trying to work. At my folks' house, they don't get service because we live down in the valley. So I've been driving up with the camper up on top of this hill about a mile from my folks' house. Nobody around, just me and the camper and the Wi-Fi or the internet. Just putting in a good 8-9 hours in the camper working. Time to go back home to the fam. Hello? It's just been raining the whole time we've been in New York. We're going to get water from a spring. That's how they do it here in New York. Wow, that's it?
That's it.
So whose water is this? There's just a hose. Water coming out of a hose. Then my sister had this crazy idea that she wanted to buy this old 80s Volkswagen Vanagon and drive it back to Colorado with us. So we went and checked it out. In the end, we didn't end up purchasing it, but there's a whole nother video all about that van. So check that out too. All right, Meg, what do you think?
I like it.
Oh boy.
I think we should get it.
Oh boy. Mike, what do you think?
I really like it.
Oh boy.
Do you also think we should get it? Somebody should get it. Somebody wants somewhere, so you should get it.
And then in keeping with the old Volkswagen theme, we also checked out my brother's Volkswagen bus that just lives in a barn right now. Again, there's a whole different video just about that bus, so go check that out too. Then we said goodbye to family in New York and headed to Connecticut to see some other family. We're somewhere in Connecticut, fancy pants Connecticut, and I'm touching the sound with the truck because I can. We made it to the Atlantic. Next stop, Pacific. Eventually, we pointed the camper west, drove through a bunch of rain, and started making our way back home to Colorado. Just left Connecticut. We were there for 24 hours, driving through an absolute downpour, heading back home finally. We maxed out our East Coast area. We touched the Atlantic Ocean with the truck. We backed down a boat ramp, and now we are heading to Alfred, New York, where Elise and I went to school, to go visit some family. So the road trip back home has officially begun. Part 3 of this movie is underway. Pit stop in Elmira, New York. There's the truck, doing great. Getting 14 miles to the gallon since we filled up the air in the tires. That's fantastic for us. We were doing 11 earlier. met up with my parents one final time so we could get our stowaway, aka my sister, and really start this trip back home. We are at a campground in Indiana. This morning we pointed this bad boy west, this guy, and started heading home. We're gonna take about 3 days because we have a small child that makes us stop every 2 to 3 hours, and 2 other whiny pants that also make us stop regularly. But it's going great. I only had 5 hours of phone calls today. They've been really good sports about me making phone calls. So time to get this thing home. Camping tonight, camping tomorrow. Should be a really good time. All packed up. About 18 hours from home. We're gonna do it all today. Stick around, let's see what happens. We're leaving the Westwood camping area. In general, it was very nice for the middle of Illinois? Indiana. Very nice, very friendly people. The only thing that was kind of strange was there's a ton of nature around here, and all of the campsites were just piled into a little parking lot type of thing. So that was kind of lame. There's like enough lake here that everyone could have had a lakeside property, but they chose not to do that for some reason, which is fine. We're not criticizing, we're just observing. Just different. So here we go, Colorado or bust. We're going all the way, right, Lise? We are on hour 9 of the drive today. We're 8 hours from home. 7. I wanted to go all the way, but these naysayers have X-nayed that, which is super lame.
Because I don't want to stop having fun.
So we're gonna go camping. We're gonna go camping in Junction City area of Kansas, but it's really pretty right now. The drive's really pretty. One more day of camping. Super early morning. We're gonna try to get home today. 7 more hours on the drive. Dropping the camper one more time. Made to Colorado. I'm working a little bit. Lisa's driving. Nanny Meg is on nanny care. Patrick's drinking milk. Make sure we don't bring any across state lines. Pulling into Meg's house. Been a long few days on the road here. Need to offload some of these unruly. Bye, Meg.
Bye. Bye-bye. Good night.
That's the end of the trip. We're about to pull into the house. Elise, any closing thoughts?
We did it. We made it happen.
Oh, 20 days on the road. About half of them in the camper, half of them in someone else's house. Good times.
Good time.
For the good times. 2020 road trip complete. Summer's over. Hi YouTube friends, thanks for watching that entire video. That was the longest trip I've ever gone in the four-wheel camper, 20 days, 21 days, something like that. Good half of them staying in the camper. It was super fun. It was so great to have the camper all dialed in. So the channel's actually a little delayed. We've kind of revamped the inside of the camper, and I haven't covered any of that yet. I do have footage. I'll put it out someday. But in the meantime, I did want to offer y'all some giveaway because our friends over at 4Wheel Camper have sent me a bunch of shirts and stuff over the past year or so, and I haven't even gotten them all out yet. So I've still got some shirts to go. We've got a nice maroon and a nice gray. These are pretty basic and pretty nice. These are one of my favorite 4Wheel Camper shirts. Logo in the front, logo in the back. I have only size mediums left, and so if you're a bigger guy like me, I apologize. But so what I'm gonna do is, if you want to win one of those t-shirts, just go ahead and drop a comment down below, any comment whatsoever. And about 2 weeks after this video is posted, I'll stop the entries, and I will just randomly select some people to give these shirts to. We'll do one shirt in this video, we'll do another shirt in the next video, but then runner up, I've got some stickers for you. Let me look here. Runner up, I've got some Tim Morrissey channel stickers, and if you don't win one of these are always for sale on my website. They're just like $3. It's just that cost. I'm not making money. I just appreciate you guys liking the video, so I want to get them out to you. But I'll get a handful of these out to some of the runners up, a few different people. I'll send them out to you, and then I will just respond to your comment and ask you to send me an email with your information so I can get these out to you. I cover shipping. It's no problem at all. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you had a great summer of camping. I know the channel's been a little quieter recently, but I'm still here, still loving the camper, still loving the YouTube channel, and so we'll see you around more. Ski season's around the corner. Let's get out in the snow. Take care. Bye-bye.